Denmark and Norway have different official languages. Kind of. Because both languages are part of the North Germanic language family, they're closely related enough to be mutually intelligible to some extent, especially in writing, and especially for bokmål, one of Norwegian's two main written varieties. For centuries, Norway was ruled by a Danish-speaking elite while part of the Union of Denmark-Norway, which was not an equal partnership but dominated by Denmark. After the end of the Union, bokmål was to a large extent adapted from Danish. But despite bokmål and Danish being very similar in writing, the pronunciation of Norwegian and Danish is quite different, making them much less mutually intelligible in speech. In each country, the dominant ethnicity, Danish and Norwegian respectively, make up the vast majority of the population, but there are different minority groups in either country, which reflects their geography. For Denmark, which borders Germany to the south, the most historically important is the German minority of the northern Schleswig area. Schleswig, or Schleswig, was historically a duchy controlled by Denmark, and it had inhabitants who spoke Danish, Frisian, and Low German. After a war in 1864, Denmark lost all of the territory to Austria and Prussia, but after the First World War it became divided between Denmark and Germany. Today, the German-speaking population of northern Schleswig is small, about 15,000 people, but German is recognized as a minority language in Denmark. In Norway, almost half of which lies above the Arctic Circle, an important historic minority is the Sami people, a group of semi-nomadic peoples who traditionally engaged in reindeer herding. The Sami people live across the high Arctic nations of Northern Europe, including Sweden, Finland, and Russia. The Sami people speak Sami languages, a group of related languages in the Uralic language family, meaning they're related to Finnish.